Actually, this is a very true paradox, right? It is not the lack of data, but actually the lack of usability of this data, which is causing these challenges. And many of the reasons is because the systems that are used in life sciences industries are far and wide, and they have been developed over different points of time for different use cases. Take the example of, let's say, a clinical trial system, or a laboratory information management system, or a manufacturing system, or the systems that you use for regulatory submissions. So all these are disparate systems, and data is spread across in silos. And secondly, this is a very regulated industries. So any integration of data between such systems requires quite a lot of approvals as well as validations. And last but not the least, the data that is lying in such systems are largely unstructured data, which makes it even more complicated for life sciences companies to use this data in a meaningful manner and to get actionable insights. To say that it is important is actually an understatement. Okay? It is actually existential. Today, if you do not digitalize your data, you are not in the industry. Okay? And it helps you actually in a lot of places, and whereby it can actually help you in speeding up all of your trials. It can help you in fastening your go-to-market, the efficiency of all the processes that you follow, the feedback loops that have to be closed in, the efficiency in the manufacturing processes. All these will grow multifold if you are able to digitalize your data. And this actually is the first step in making your data usable, and the usage of AI on such data becomes possible only when it is digitalized. So it's very critical, I would say. Very interesting question. Being a regulated industry, pharma has taken up AI in a very cautious manner. But having said that, we see a lot of companies who have evolved by starting off with simple large language models, by starting off with search queries, prompt-based responses, search and retrievability. So these were the initial use cases that pharma industries adopted. Today, they have moved on to a much better scale in terms of agentic workflows and usage of AI for normal standard processes like periodic review, approvals of workflows, generation of new SOPs based on templates. So there is a huge use case in the industry, and we believe pharma is evolving to adapt this AI technologies in a fast manner, and it is fully necessary for them to compete in the global market. That is true. So today there is a lot of benefits that will accrue to life sciences and pharma companies. The key benefits can be seen in the drug discovery process, where the research and development happens. Quite a lot of costs are spent there. So that could be a huge reduction in cost. That could be a huge efficiency in conducting the trials, getting the patient records, feedbacks in a quick manner, so that the next step of action is also performed in a timely manner. Thirdly, it can help in the manufacturing process, and it can largely reduce the losses that could occur due to any challenges that occur in the batch manufacturing processes, which means a lesser number of recalls and more cost saved. And timely submissions, regulatory submissions, because today you might do a lot of things. Unless you are documented it and able to provide the document at the right place at the right time, you're going to involve quite a lot of penalties. So that is also a place where you're going to save a lot of money. And last but not the least, overall, the agility of the life sciences organization to go to market, including the supply chain optimizations, will be increased by using of such tools, digitizations as well as AI.